Hi there, welcome back. Backups are essential, and Duplicati gives you secure, encrypted, and automatic backups for your self-hosted setup. In this video, we are going to install Duplicati using a Docker Compose file and installing it inside our LXC container, which has Docker pre-installed. You will have Duplicati up and running fast. Please don't forget to watch to the end so that you can get a free copy of the Proxmox and Docker Bible. This is packed with hands-on tips and Docker training. We didn't like the way that Duplicati recommended to install their program on their website using their Docker Compose file, so we came up with something much simpler and much better. The instructions for this video can be found in our blog. Please have a look down below for the link. If you are running Docker in your Proxmox server, you are probably running it in an LXC container because that is the best way to run Docker in Proxmox. Open your LXC container, click the console button. Let's move this to the bottom. The first thing we want to do is to create a Duplicati folder in our OPT stacks folder. Run this command. And then we want to open that folder. Now we want to create a compose.yaml file. Please note it's YAML. And now go to our instructions, to this section here, step 2, and copy this. Paste this, and then to save it, it's Control-S, Control-X, as in X-ray. After doing that, the first thing we want to do is to run a Docker pull. There are two reasons for doing this. Firstly, when we start Duplicati, it will run faster. And secondly, we can have a local image in our Docker container. The command is Docker Compose pull. It will take longer on your machine, but because we were testing, we already have the image. After that, you will run Docker Compose up -d. This will start it in detached mode. However, we would like to introduce you to one of our favorite Docker management tools. And once you use this, you will never do compose files manually this way and start them this way. The program is called Dockge. Some people refer to it as Dockge. And we will press the Compose button. Now by default they give you an Nginx installation so that you can test it. What we are going to do is we're going to go back to our instructions and copy our YAML content. Paste it here. And when we save it, it will validate the YAML. The reason we use this program, Dockge, is because we've had a lot of issues with Docker Compose files not working. Even the Docker Compose files we got from Duplicati had issues getting them to work. So now when we save it, you'll see it's validating the YAML. And then it's as simple as clicking the Start button. However, since we already have Duplicati installed, we will remove this. And we will find Duplicati here. And we will start it. We had to do that because unfortunately Docker doesn't allow us to do what we can do in Kubernetes. In Kubernetes we would be able to run both of these, but in Docker you can only run one. And you can see it says Duplicati has started, Now if I move my cursor over here and you look over here, you will see the URL. So that is the URL to open the Duplicati. Alternatively, you could go to our instructions to step 4, and over here you will see the IP address of your server :8200. So that is the URL you will use. To make life easier, we are just going to click on this button and open it in a new tab. And we go to menu. And now we can add a backup. So you would do this like that. Give it a name and a description. You can choose if you want to encrypt it. We don't want to. And then we navigate into our computer and we look for the folder that we want to back up. And you can optionally provide a username and password. We are not going to do that. So we want to back up this folder here, our OPT folder. So we have selected to back up our OPT folder. And you can test the connection. And it worked. So we will be able to back up that folder and click next. And select what day we want to back it up. We will back up on a Sunday. They provide us with different retention rules. So you can specify how many backup copies you want. We will go for the smart backup retention. This will back up the last 7 days of each of the last 4 weeks and of the last 12 months. And then the destination, we want to use backups. And that also connected, so that's good. You can use filters to filter out certain files from the folder and exclude them, or to limit which files you want to back up. We're not going to do that. It will make backups for the last 7 days, as well as a backup for the last 4 weeks, as well as a backup for the last 12 months. And we are talking incremental backups. So there are quite a few ways you can recover using the smart retention backups. And then we save this. And now it's scheduled to run on Sunday at 1 p.m. Just before we show you how to get our Docker Bible, if you have watched this video so far, it means you like our content. So please subscribe to our channel, click the bell so that we can notify you when we produce the next video. We have provided a link down below to our Git repository. It will take you to this page, and you are looking for our channel repository. That's this one here, DVP 7388. Click that. This is the file you want. You need to click on this PDF file. It will give you a preview. And then if you go here, you can then download it. We advise you to change the name. Call this Proxmox Docker Bible. This is going to give you all the information you need about Proxmox, getting Proxmox to work, getting Docker installed, as well as Docker training. There's a whole Docker tutorial in there, and there's also a cheat sheet in there. And we have also provided you with two of our most favorite Docker management tools that you can install. We trust you found this useful. Please subscribe to our channel and click on the bell so that we can notify you when we produce the next video, as 70% of our viewers are not registered as subscribers. It's a tradition in this channel for us to greet you in 5 languages. So here goes. Thank you, dude. Baie dankie, tot ziens. Grazie mille, ame, ciao. Jesus inaderpe. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Freund. Domo arigato tomodachi. Sayonara.